Hello kids, today we will be seeing the third video on chapter 11, transportation in animals and plants. Hope the first two videos you have studied, hope it was easy. Okay. So we will move on to the third video. Today we will be studying in detail about excretion in animals. So with the first two videos, circulation process we have completed. So now we are going to study about the excretion in animals. Okay. Now children, what do you mean by excretion? Actually, the process of removal of unwanted substances or the waste materials from our body is what is called as excretion. Okay. Now, what are these unwanted materials in our body? There are a lot of unwanted materials. One such unwanted material is carbon dioxide, which is produced after respiration. Okay. The second example of waste is the undigested food in your small intestine produced after digestion. Other than these waste materials, there are a lot of other toxic waste materials which are produced within your cells and they have to be removed somehow from your body. This process of removal of all these waste materials, you call it as excretion. Okay children. Now as I told you, carbon dioxide is produced after the process of respiration and you expel out the carbon dioxide by a process called as exhalation. Okay, exhalation. Similarly, undigested food in your small intestine, you excrete it out, you throw it out from your body by a process called as egestion. So, other than this carbon dioxide and undigested food, all the other waste materials has to be excreted out with the help of a system in your body and you call the system as excretory system. So, the excretory system in your body will help in removing all the toxic waste of your body. Okay. So, now we will study in detail about the excretory system in human beings. See this diagram? This is the excretory system of human beings. The excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys. You can see two kidneys, a pair of kidney. Tubes starting from the kidney, you call them as the ureters. Ureter, the tubes starting from the kidney. So, there is a pair of ureter. The ureters will come and join to a urinary bladder. The urinary bladder opens out through a muscular tube called as the urethra and the urethra opens out through a small opening, a urinary opening, a urethral opening is there. Okay, so this is the excretory system. So, your excretory system consists of how many parts? Number 1, a pair of kidney. Number 2, a pair of ureters. Number 3, a single urinary bladder. Number 4, one single urethra. So, hope this is clear. Okay? Yes. Now, coming to your kidneys, we will see in detail about the kidneys. Now, these kidneys, all the blood which is coming towards your kidney, the blood which is flowing in your body will be coming to your kidney also. The blood which is coming to your kidney will be having lot of waste materials inside it. The blood will dump all the waste materials into the kidney. All the waste materials will be put in the kidney and the blood will be flowing back. When the blood flows back, it will be taking all the needed substances along with it. All the unwanted materials will be dumped in the kidney. What will the kidney do with these unwanted materials? Most of these unwanted materials will be very toxic to your body. Okay, these toxic waste materials will be diluted with water inside the kidney and the products will be urine. This diluted product which is produced inside your kidney, you call it as the urine. So, understood? The blood which is coming towards your kidney, see the blood vessels here near the kidney, these blood vessels will be bringing the blood to the kidney. The blood, once it is inside the kidney, the blood will be dumping all the waste which is inside it into the kidney. These waste materials which the kidney receives will be diluted with water and urine will be produced. Okay, this urine which is produced in the kidney will be coming out through the ureters. This urine will get collected in the urinary bladder temporarily and once the urinary bladder is full, the urine will be excreted out of our body through the urethra. So, this is how your excretory system works. Hope it is clear. Yes. Now, urine, the urine which is produced in your kidney. Okay, we will actually, your kidney produces somewhere around 1 to 1.8 liters of urine in every 24 hours. See how much amount of urine is produced? Okay, now what is the major composition of urine, or what are the major components present in urine? Urine is having 95% water in it, 2.5% urea and some other waste materials. Together they form somewhere around 2.5%. So, this is the composition of urine. Composition of urine. Clear? Yes. Now, so urine is one of the excretory products in our body. Then, so this urine is actually produced by your kidneys. Other than kidney, certain other organs in our body also help in the process of excretion. Okay, another organ, major organ which helps in the process of excretion is our skin itself. Okay, you might have seen we will be sweating a lot, isn't it? Daily we will be sweating. Okay, now what is actually the sweat? Sweat is again a mechanism of our body to throw away unwanted materials, toxic materials, unwanted substances through the skin. So, skin acts as an excretory organ here. Okay, so the skin will be producing, through the skin the sweat will be released out, and what does the sweat contain? The sweat will be having different types of salts and urea in it. Salts and urea. Now, these salts and urea, how can they be expelled out of our skin? They have to be dissolved in water. So, these salts and urea, they are dissolved in water and it is excreted out through our skin as sweat. Hope it is clear. Okay. Now, so other than this excretion, okay, other than removal of these excretory products through skin, sweat is having one more function to do in our body. Okay, sweat is having lot of water in it, isn't it? So, this water will cool our body. So, a cooling effect is produced in our body due to sweating. So, this is the function of sweat. So, hope it is clear. So, urine and sweat both are excretory products of our body. Now, how does this excretion occur in other animals? In human beings, right now we studied that we are having an excretory system and excretion will be occurring like that. Now, what about in other animals? In other organisms, in the type of excretion or the process of excretion depends upon the amount of water which is available for these organisms. The environment where an organism lives. In that environment, how much amount of water is available? Based on that only, the type of excretion happening in an organism is decided. Okay, for example, organisms, aquatic organisms, those organisms which are living in water, fishes and all. These fishes, they will excrete out a product called as ammonia. The excretory waste or the excretory product will be ammonia. Now, this ammonia is readily soluble in water. So, fishes and all can easily excrete out ammonia because they are living in water only. This ammonia will easily get dissolved in the water. Okay, whereas the terrestrial animals like mammals, then some of the bony fishes and some amphibians, okay, though these organisms, that means higher group of organisms, they will excrete out the excretory product called as urea. Urea is the excretory product in such organisms. Okay. Then the third group of organisms, mainly birds, insects, reptiles, example lizard, snake and all, these organisms will excrete out uric acid as an excretory product. Okay, uric acid requires minimum amount of water for its excretion. Uric acid is actually in the form of a crystal. Okay, it's white colored. You might have seen the excretory waste of lizard and all at home, isn't it? You might have seen that white colored structure on that waste, that white colored small globular structure is actually uric acid. It's a waste. It's a waste where minimum amount of water is used for its excretion. Okay, understood? So, based on the availability of water, there are 3 excretory products. It can be either ammonia, urea or uric acid. So, you have to study the name of the organisms, the examples for organisms which will excrete out all these 3 waste. Hope it is clear. Now, you have studied in detail about excretory system in human beings. Now, just think, our kidney, if it is not working, what will happen actually? The toxic waste will get accumulated in our cells. This cannot happen because these toxic waste, they are very much dangerous. If they are getting accumulated in our cells, it will cause serious problems in our cells. Hence, they have to be removed somehow. Okay, but in a person, the kidney is not functioning properly. So, what will happen? These excretory waste will get accumulated in his body. Okay, so we have to find out some remedial measures in order to remove this waste. Such a remedial measure is actually dialysis. Okay, so for those persons whose kidney is failed, kidney failure is there due to certain infection or to injury. Okay, because of any infections or injury, if the kidney is failing to work, if there is a kidney failure in a person, one of the remedial measure which can be used is dialysis. Now, what is happening in dialysis? The process which is happening inside a kidney, the function of a kidney is actually done by a machine, and you call that machine as an artificial kidney. This machine will be kept outside the body of a person, of this patient. Okay, from the blood vessel of this patient, blood will be taken out. The impure blood will be moving into the artificial kidney or into the dialysis machine. The machine will purify the blood, or the machine will remove all the waste materials from the blood, and the blood which is coming out of the machine is again put back into the body of the person. It is again circulated back into the body of the patient. Okay, so the blood from the patient is going to the kidney, is going to the machine purifies it and send it back to the body of the patient again. So this is what is happening. Something which has to happen inside the body of a person is happening outside in this process called as dialysis. Okay, so it is a remedial measure for persons whose kidney is not functioning properly. Okay, children. So with this dialysis, today's video is over. Hope it was clear. Okay, study well. Have a nice day. Bye.